Let me just say that the people that you're going to hear from today, I think, are really important to your work. And particularly the manager of the Heartland Procurement Technical Assistance Center. And many people are not familiar, I'm sure that the chairman is and the ranking member, but back in the 80s, there was a bill passed in the defense authorization that creates these technical assistance centers to help people contract with the federal government. Now, primarily, this has been in the defense arena because that is where there are so many contracting opportunities. But it applies across the board in terms of the federal government. And I think you'll hear some very powerful testimony from two of our many heroes that we have in Joplin, from Teresa Bennett and from Sid Davis, both of whom can tell you how it worked there with the technical assistance of the procurement centers coming into the area immediately and immediately reaching out to FEMA. Now, I think Teresa will tell you that FEMA didn't reach out to her. She reached out to FEMA, but it allowed that capability of hooking up contractors that had worked with the federal government, that are locally based, that had navigated the very difficult terrain that has been referenced already in the hearing about how you work with the federal government. So, and the other thing I want to say on the record is that this is a time of great discontent in our country about our government. And I think we are naive if we don't acknowledge that and talk about it. I understand there are many reasons why people are cynical about the federal government and about our work here. But it was interesting to me in Joplin that on the heels of the most unbelievable tragedy, one that I'm sure you can relate to, Madam Chairman, but unless you were there in the hours after it happened, I think it's hard to describe the devastation that occurred in this community. The loss of life, I mean, when you have an entire one-third of the entire community wiped out. I've been proud of what has been done in Joplin. Most of the credit, and I don't want to stop this statement without saying, goes to the people of Joplin, the citizens of Joplin that came together. But they got a good assist from the federal agencies, and I think it is a moment that we need to reflect on, especially at this time of really heightened, heated rhetoric against the federal government on so many fronts. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. I know you'll learn from the people from Joplin. I always learn from the people of Joplin when I take an opportunity to go to Joplin and listen, and have been proud to try to assist in any way I can, and we continue to be here for you guys. And as the chairman will tell you, the hardest part about a recovery is not in the weeks right after. The hardest part is making those commitments be real months and months after the tragedy has occurred, long after the cameras have cleared. So I'm here for the long haul, as I know the community of Joplin is.